Hey everybody, welcome back to Southern Gal True Crime. But if this is your first time here, thank you so much for choosing to watch this video out of the millions of videos that are out there. And today I just wanted to talk about the missing persons case of Keora Lawson. Keora has been missing from Fitzgerald, Georgia since May of 2021. So Keora was last seen on surveillance video at It's Fashion, which is a clothing store in Fitzgerald, Georgia, on May 1st, 2021. After leaving the store, she was dropped off at a home in Fitzgerald, which she frequented. She left the residence on foot without telling anyone where she was going. After that, she has never been seen or heard from again. Her family did report her missing on May 14th. They stated it was uncharacteristic of her to be out of touch. She did leave behind a 1-year-old son, and her loved ones do not think that she would have abandoned him. She did not have a cell phone or any credit or debit cards, which has made it difficult to trace her through records, but authorities do not believe that she is still in the Fitzgerald area. Authorities have stated that there are multiple persons of interest in Keora's disappearance. Apparently, one of them is now deceased, and her case, excuse me, is unsolved. So, in May of 2021, Keora's mother, Shanita, made a plea to Shanita. She said, quote, "Kiki, if you can hear this, you know I love you. We all love you, and I miss you, and your son loves you more than anything and needs you." So the fact that Keora has been missing all these months at the time in 2021, investigators and family were worried, obviously, and they believed that she could be in some kind of danger. Her mother, Shanita, said even when she's wandering, she is always checked in. And investigators at the time said that they were not speculating on what could have happened to Keora. But her mother said, to be honest, I'm thinking a lot of things. Keora's younger sister and only sibling, Keisha, described her sister as the most caring, loving, sweetest person. Police said that Keora's last known contact was in person with a friend on May 1st in Fitzgerald. Investigators said that they did talk to that person and others, but they unfortunately came up empty-handed with any answers. However, police say that they do have a person of interest in the case, but at the time they could not find them. At that time, they said they had been in contact with other agencies, hospitals, motels, hotels, people Keora knew, places that she would hang out at, but at that time they found nothing. Once again, they also said that Keora did not have a cell phone, no credit cards, no debit cards, so they could not trace her that way. And at the time, they thought that she could possibly be in the Fitzgerald area, but possibly surrounding areas like Douglas. Keora's mother said when she went missing, it was she knew something was wrong when she did not hear from Keora on Mother's Day. Shanita says, when I could not find her, I went around town where she normally would be, and she was not there. Everybody acted a little spooked and said they hadn't seen her, and that's when I knew something was wrong. So at that time, Fox 31 had reached out to Captain Tilley with the Fitzgerald Police Department, and at that time, he said that they had very little information regarding Keora's case. Sometime later, they reached back out to him, and at that time, Captain Tilley said that he and his team had spent hundreds of hours searching, speaking to possible suspects. They had done everything from ground searches to aerial searches. They had reached out to the Georgia Bureau of Investigation to help with the case. And in the meantime, Shanita, Keora's mom, did continue to do what she has to do until justice is served for Keora. She said, quote, "She is my child, and I want to know what happened, and I want my child's body. I told them who I think did it because of what the streets told me, and they know that I feel this way. So fast forward to 2024 and the search, and into 2024. It's now 2025. The search is still ongoing. And the police said as of 2024, there had been 122 reports completed in Keora's case. Hundreds of searches led investigators to finding nothing, unfortunately. The last search for Keora was done at around August of 2023. And once again, the Georgia Bureau of Investigation had assisted in the case. Captain Tilley of the Fitzgerald Police said, quote, absolutely nothing came out of this. Every bit of information that we got did not lead us anywhere. You follow that lead until you can't follow it anymore, and that's what we continue to do. Lethea Cottrell, who's a business owner, still has Keora's missing poster up on display, and she said that Keora's disappearance has not only taken a toll on her family, but also on the community. Lethea says, I constantly pray daily until this child is found. We've heard so many rumors, but we need truth and closure as a community. And once again, Captain Tilley said there have been persons of interest. One has even passed away. But as of 2024, 2025 even, there have been no arrests. Captain Tilley said, quote, for everyone who talks about her, she was so happy and so lively, and everyone liked her. She did not have any enemies, and nobody disliked her. It seems strange for all of a sudden for all these people that knew her to not know anything. We don't want her to be forgotten. I still hold on to faith that somewhere she is okay. So once again, Keora Lawson has been missing from Fitzgerald, Georgia since May 1st, 2021. She is a Black female. She was 22 years old at the time she went missing. 5 foot 5 inches tall, 140 pounds, with brown hair and brown eyes. Her nickname is Kiki. She has her name tattooed on her left leg and the name Mike tattooed on her right leg, and her ears are pierced. And she was last known to be wearing a green skirt and a green top. So if you have any information regarding Keora's disappearance, her possible whereabouts, if you saw anything, if you know anything, please speak up. Give any information to the proper authorities. You can contact the Fitzgerald Police Department at 229-426-5000. So guys, we can help do our part in helping bring more awareness to Keora's case by giving the video a like. Please leave a comment below. But the most important thing you can do is share this video anywhere and everywhere to all your social media platforms, so that Keora's name, her face, her story stays out there, so that she is never forgotten. If you would like to learn more about missing persons and cold cases, please consider subscribing. If you would like to make a donation to help so we can continue to bring awareness to these cases like Keora's, the donation links can be found in the About section of the page, or you can click on the $ below this video and leave a super thanks. As always, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.